I find it so disappointing that some of the mainstream media sources I used to consume mostly all pushing one narrative. Now, I don't know why I'm surprised. Until we, GBNews, came along, there really wasn't an alternative. In truth, it's pretty dangerous to speak out and only the bold dare. Thankfully, I am bold. So here goes. You would think that the way some are taking in the media that Boris has committed some heinous offence and not offences that are punishable by a fixed penalty notice. Yes, he made the rules and didn't appear to adhere to all of them, but let's remind ourselves that he had not long been in the job of Prime Minister, the culture of number 10 existing long before he was there, and that pandemics like this in our lifetime have never happened before. Why have so many forgotten the words of his ex-pal Dominic Cummings, who apparently has a map with bombs going off as he drip-feeds the bloodthirsty media trivial incidents in an attempt to bring down the Prime Minister, whom he has openly called a name that I'm not allowed to say on air? Now, if someone were to mount an attack like this on you or I'm sure that they would be done for harassment. Why are the police not investigating him? But there are so many who are looking for someone to blame for this pandemic, they've decided to place it all on Boris. Now, Sue Gray's report confirmed all the things that we already knew, like expecting people to follow your rules, which you yourself are not following. To be fair, that's not new in politics. Remember the expenses scandal? However, under the backdrop of a pandemic, it really isn't a good look. People are commenting. Theresa May, she spoke out, didn't she, yesterday in the Commons? But while she apparently might not have allowed this on her watch, she didn't get anything done, did she? I mean, in the words of my mother, you saw what the EU did to Theresa May. She went back and forth. They squeezed her like a lemon. I mean, yesterday as I walked about the village that I used to live in, I bumped into so many people, all sick of this Boris bashing, one admitting that she had cake with her work friends during her birthday, during the pandemic, which she enjoyed with at least 10 colleagues in the office. She was bored of this unyielding narrative to destroy Boris. Yet, flicking through the radio and TV, you'd think that everyone agreed that he should go. I'm pro-common sense, and they all break the rules. Don't forget the Labour Party helped to form government policy too. If we're going down this route, then their indiscretions must also be looked into as well. I mean, why isn't anyone looking to prosecute Barry Gardner for attending the Black Lives Matter protest, which he defiantly tweeted about? And Keir Starmer, why isn't he also being investigated? In a tweet, Nadine Dorries said, Sue Gray's findings have been published and the changes she recommends will be implemented. The Prime Minister has apologised for what has happened and how it was handled. Now we need to build back from COVID, level up our country and deliver on the benefits of Brexit. That is what the Prime Minister will do. Well, I suggest that some of the young Tory MPs should take advantage of this situation and leverage their position with the Prime Minister to get investment for their constituencies so that they can then keep their jobs. I mean, whilst Boris might not have the traditional appeal, he's not a good liar. And as far as I'm concerned, that is a good thing, because those who are proficient at this are far more dangerous. And let's be honest, no one appears to have a decent alternative.